Years ago, many of the population of Wilmore were Swedish and Norwegian origins, hence a predominance today of residents of Scandinavian heritage. Well, probably not so much today, but when I grew up, it definitely was. Sundberg still talked Norwegian up there. We had all these little towns that kept their native language. It was pretty neat. Not so much anymore. You know what we hear here? A little different. And how many people out there, how many Somalis know the Wilmore school song? Do they sing it anymore? I can sing it right off without looking at that. We're here to cheer for Wilmore High. Your loyal sons are we. I can go on with it. How many of those know? The victory chant. I mean, do they even do that anymore? But how many of them Somalis can, we were proud to go to school. You know, we had fun going to school. But for some reason, all they talk about is new, new, new. Let's get our money's worth out of the people that are working out there. Kierkegaard, he doesn't care. He's gone. So, hey, crowded buildings, aging buildings, and lack of gym space. That's our reasons. Lack of gym space? Actually, how many kids take gym anymore? You know? That was required when I went to school. I don't care if it was in grade school. We always had Phi Ed. When I got into junior high, we had gym class, physical education. Senior high, all the time. Half the kids, if they went out there and ran, they'd probably tip over of a heart attack. They're so out of shape, and they've just seemed to drop it. You know, this gym space I don't get. Give us a winning team. Here's the Vikings. When's the last time they had a winning season? $1 million stadium? Come on. Give us something to strive for here. Gym class. Mr. Lucas in the West Gym. Study hall, drawing, gym, English, history, algebra, biology. That's fun times. We're all pretty much in shape, but not so much anymore. But again, people, new isn't going to take care of the problem we have here. New is only going to patronize the people that really want this thing. And we have people writing from Spicer. Hey, if your kids go to school here, you have the right to write. If you don't, give it a rest. You got New London Spicer. Hey, they even score better than we do. So I don't know why you're talking about Wilmore. Here are some of the top visions identified at that little town hall meeting. Leadership and development and change, including well-functioning diversity and training. And training, who do we have to train? These guys, you vote them in, it's their part-time job. We want to train them for who? Like a Wilmore 10 or Move Wilmore 4 group? Yeah, I don't think so. Economic development, everybody hopes about that, but it ain't going to happen with the demographics we have here, people. It doesn't work. Healthcare system, same thing. Demographics we have here can't support the health system. It drains it. Now here's a good one. Improve downtown area. Improve opportunity and image. Well, you walk down the streets here and see all the sheets in the windows and stuff, and you talk about the image to you people that are up here making money off of the Somalis and the Hispanics that need a place to live. Nothing against them. But shame on you. Keep these places looking nice. I hear it all the time. Have you been downtown Wilmore? Have you seen all that stuff in the windows? There's papers in the windows and there's... Hey, Wilmore is never going to thrive. That's all it's to it. Nice try. Hey, have at it. If you're doing it on your dime, fine. If you're not, well, you know what I think about that. Let's be a U.S. citizen. Let's do it legally. To come here and to keep hiding, that's your problem. We have rules and laws in this country. I am old school. The way I was brought up is totally different than the way a lot of you people look at it today. But I am not in favor of granting access to illegal or undocumented people. I see no benefit in it. Again, where does this stop? And here's Jim Felt's picture at the meeting in St. Paul at the House of Representatives on Wednesday. And of course, Kelvin was up there again. If this is only a vote getter, people, Kelvin, shame on you. There's a right and a wrong. You're supposed to be a U.S. citizen. I do not understand this. It bothers me, and I can't believe that our mayor and other people don't speak out on this. Just like domestic assault. Domestic violence needs to be curbed in this town. There's way too much of it. I speak about it damn near on every program. Let's do something about it, people. Now, again, if it's the demographics of Wilmore, we have a problem here, people. We can't keep shoving this under the rug all the time. Let's address this. Why do we have these problems in our town? Well, I know, but a lot of you don't want to admit it. And because of the demographics, a lot of people in this town make money off it. So they support it. Oh, they probably bitch on the backside of it. They pull out in front of me, they don't know how to drive, they shouldn't be here. But on the other side, as long as they put money in their billfold or their purse, they're happy. Oh man, yeah, here's another domestic assault. Like I say, that bothers me. There's a guy out there that likes to write on Facebook. I'm not going to mention his name, but he's always saying that I'm meeting with all these people. I'm going to call you out right now. Show me the pictures of them meetings. I'm not eating any turkey. Sorry, it's just the way it is. So I called Ron and we had a little, I just told him. We didn't have a disagreement, I just told him I thought it was BS. Am I involved in some of this stuff? Yeah, because again, over 6 years ago I ran for council and I ran for mayor last year. So why shouldn't I be? I have the right to do it if I want. But there are no secret meetings, as this malignant mind out there keeps saying. Prove it, show me the pictures. And if you're telling me taking pictures of me, well, be careful. But there's more than one malignant mind out there that likes to write on Facebook, and we'll get to that a little bit here. Okay, I called Ron the other day. That's how Wilmore works. What can you say? Hey, BS. We can't get the auditorium open. Minnesota House passes minimum wage curbs. Excuse me, like I say, it's breezy right here. I don't like this one. I know people that work very hard for their money. Now to drop their wage because they're making over $4 an hour in tips, that's not correct. That's total BS. That should be a bonus for them working there. There are days they don't make much. I'm just not for this. Of course, this is a great bill, says Dave Baker. Of course, why wouldn't he? Seems like Dave Baker's got his nose into everything, and who's standing next to him usually? Marv Kelvin, the glory hound. I can't believe all this stuff going on here. But you're going to go after these Wilmer Five, you call them. I call them the Fab Five. That's how out of touch their people are in this town. They don't fully understand how the system works. And data privacy, people look it up. Look it up. You're saying, oh, these five can't talk. It isn't just these five. The other three knew the same thing. Don't tell me they didn't. They all got it at the same time. If they're told that they cannot talk by an attorney, they cannot talk by an attorney. Have you heard Kelvin say anything, or Charlene? Come on, people. Get over it. It is what it is. They did their job. It's done with. Let's move on. And this misuse of Robert's rules, I don't think we use Robert's rules. And you didn't quote any of the rules, which number, which line, whatever. You don't have your facts straight either. You shouldn't be talking. Sorry, my opinion. Like I say, you don't like it, boom, end of story. Charlene's statement that she released, I just want to say one sentence in here. I respect the council's right to make that decision. People, she respects it, you respect it. God, get over it. Whew. Got all kinds of stuff here. Editorial from the paper. Now that's another one. Wilmer's waiting for answers. Yeah, just keep pushing it, paper. Keep pushing it. You'll never let this pass, will you? You guys in your editorials. You know, if somebody doesn't get hurt over all this stuff, one way or another, it's going to be really interesting. But people, support the people you vote in. Don't be such sore losers. And get the information out there. We'll probably never find out because of the data privacy. You know, get a grip on it. Wilmore used to be a good town. Let's try to keep it that way. I mean, it's never going to be what it once was. But we sure as hell can make it better than what it is right now. But it takes everybody, not white on white, not Christian versus Catholic or however you want to say it. But people, again, let's deal with reality and the facts, and that's it. Let's not be twisting everything around. You people that write letters to the editor, did the voters make a mistake? Lynn, shame on you. It was your cousin who was posing as that military guy. Shame on you. You can bash these guys. I never hear you said anything about your cousin doing that. That's terrible. And you're a classmate of mine. Maybe it's like I said about Wayne Nelson. Maybe when I knew you before compared to now, it's totally different. Hypocritical. This guy, Mickelson, don't rush to judgment. Spot on. Lack of transparency. No. There's no lack there. Maybe on the mayor's side, maybe on Charlene's side it was. But again, and who's next at the stake in Wilmore? Yeah, that one. Darlene Martinson Ross from Benson. On the left article on the latest actions of the Wilmore City Council, on the right article, growing need for mental health facilities in our area. I will keep reading to see which candidates the Tribune endorses next and which ones will be burned at the stake. Bingo, right on the money. Well, Linda Ketcher, I'm proud of the Wilmer Five. But people, there's another one, attorney out there that writes and speaks. He forgets about his past about 7 years ago. Hey, it's a shame you people are so hypocritical. Hope you all went to church, and I hope you got your redemption you need, because boy, there's a lot of you that need it. Maybe I'm going to have to start going for you, but man, I'd have to bring a sleeping bag because I'm going to be there a long time to take care of the issues you guys got.
You know, if somebody doesn't get hurt over all this stuff, one way or another, it's going to be really interesting.
That's my opinion. Again, don't like it? Nope. Done. Hey.
Oh, before I forget, this will be the last candy wrapper.